Welcome back, fellow Wacksters, to the next episode of Tyranny. Oh, let us finish our quest in the base here. If it even was here. The Fifth Eye, Commander of the Scarlet Chorus, serves his camp, watching in stillness as all manner of violence and revelry occur around him. He offers a slight nod at your approach. Was there anything else? Iron Marshal Arrhenius is a doting warrior, just like the Archon of War. She's one of the few Selectus favored, cautious and cowardly enough to be trusted with the Archon's iron toddlers. No doubt her primary qualifications include being related to Ash. The Legion's a little big into its pedigree, if you catch my drift. Keep insulting my commander and I'll slap that mask off your face. Not that I'm eager to see what's inside. Stand down, Barrack. I'm addressing the Fifth Eye. Fifth Eye, are we here to cooperate or to snipe each other at every turn? Yes. I suppose that depends on where you're standing, illustrious Fatebinder. The Fifth Eye bows. Not all of us enjoy the privilege of lawful objectivity. Some of us have had to endure these cretins in their pitiful excuse of a war. He nods to Barrack. Enough. The Fatebinder is here because these debates have stayed our hand for too long. Say what you would of the Iron Marshal, if only so we can part ways and be done with this siege. Who's the strongest in your camp? I am, naturally, says Verse. Well, the Archon is, without question, the mightiest in camp. Deathneil is the master trainer here, and she's almost tough enough to take me. She's a biter. Don't tell her I told you that, but she can be trusted to fight and lead. And while her humility is lacking, Verse is correct. She's been running with the Furies even longer than Deathneil. Too bad that skill and puissance did nothing to save her sisters. Sounds like you're insulting my friend here. Did I take the hint of fighting words in your voice? Yes. Then I must have spoken in error. I meant no offense. I wished only to convey that Verse is a true survivor, an embodiment of the kind of grit the chorus reveres. So kind of you to step and protect my honor that way, because I'm clearly incapable of speaking for myself. Is there a reliable quartermaster around here? Okay, enough of this. Ooh, death from above. Verse has a new... Launch Verse into the air, allowing her to unleash a series of well-aimed arrows into the target from above. Each of these arrows strikes true and has armor penetration. Wonderful. Reg. Boss, Scarlet favorite one. Boss spits a wad of chewed. These rations are foul. Taste can't tell if it's poison or mold. I heard that our watch is spotted at this favorite scout by the grain stores. You don't think... I feel fine. Maybe it's an herb to slow my hand in battle. Sabotage is a coward's weapon. Maybe it's just gone bad. Seeing you. Reg pockets his ration without taking a bite. Fatebinder. So what can you tell me? Let's see what he's been teaching you. We'll make the valley burn. Okay, our lore master will be Lantry, so we'll train him in that. Subterfuge. Ooh, what are these? Nightjowl. A young beastman stands in the shadow of an enormous beast woman whose stature still manages to loom over you. Even in her crouched position, the beastman's mouth froths with its spittle that launches in every direction as he snarls at her. Nightjowl was promised worthy tough prey for joining, But Beast Woman only allows Night Yowl to hunt weakest of humans, saves best kills for herself. He pounds the earth, causing a small fissure to erupt. Night Yowl was second strongest of Stone Stalker males before joining Scarlet humans, riddled even with 100 blood, with Tribe's Prima, was promised own pact for abandoning tribes mates. Claws at throat. The crouched beast woman lets out a deafening crackle, her broad sharp teeth appearing between each bellow. Strong Stone Stalker, beastman worth running, she snorts. No claws at throat, sees only mewling first season cub before beast woman now. Sees only tenderfoot, only weak whelp fit to chase injured dying prey, not best fighter on battlefield. Night Yowl bares his teeth and lunges for the beast woman, but she is swift to stand. Hackles raise, and a calloused palm far larger than his head harshly pins him to the ground in one deft swipe. His face smashes into the earth with a whip-like crack of stone, followed by a defeated whimper. Claws at throat stares down at you with as much regard as she might show the wild dogs that roam the camp. Human. Claws at throat. Her nostrils flare as she inhales deeply, scouring her memory for your familiar scent. Then she cants her head curiously to one side, and her keen amber eyes darken with a sudden and feral desire. Human smells of kith. A far northern tribe is strange. Human is hairless, blunt-clawed and male, but smells good, smells better than Night Yowl. She grinds the beastman's face deeper into the dirt before lifting her clawed and gnarled fingers off him. He quickly scrambles to his feet to nurse his head. Speak quickly, and maybe Beast Woman will listen. Hunter. Bare your teeth in a wild, dangerous grin. You smelled right. I was a member of the Bounding Viper tribe, raised as the Prima's own brood. Oh. I think we'll go for that. Claws at throat. The beast woman perks up at your boast. She sniffs you curiously, more thoroughly than before, and she smacks her lips softly, longingly, beginning to slather and drool. For a moment, you think she'll make a grab for you, but she merely sits back on her haunches, relaxed and watching you, pleasantly piqued as she scratches the taut stretch of her hard, muscled stomach. Would like to hunt with human from Bounding Viper tribe. Little Bluntclaw will join Beast Woman in hot slaughter of humans in one season soon, yes? I wager I could take you. Verse gain minor loyalty. The Beast Woman snorts a stab of incredulity, opening the feature of her face, then she howls with racking full-bodied laughter, claws at throat like human who is male, yet who is bold enough to challenge Beast Woman. Expected Blunt Claw to be feeble as Night Yowl. Whimpering at Beast Woman's feet, she licks her fangs longingly as she assesses your hidden prowess and strength. If Beast Woman did not have Runtwhelp cur like Night Yowl to train, Claws at Throat would happily enjoy fighting with human. Okay. How did you come to join the Scarlet Chorus? Human pack called Scarlet Chorus is vicious, cunning, feral, like tribes, like beast women. She snarls, but the sound is pleased and rumbling, nearly a purr, as she cranes her face in the direction of the voices of Nerat's war tent. Chorus humans are dirty and reek like rotten meat, so easily shriek and tear at own throats, but also respect strongest of pact. And beast women are strongest of all creatures, are best predators like Archon called Nerat. Pack's fierce and ruthless alpha. Is mystic who can swallow prey, blood and bones whole, make beast women want to rut, fight, kill. What tribe are you from, beast? She puffs her dirty hairy treats, and purr with pride. Claws at Throat was born of tribe with no name and no lands, called Summer Snout, by Tearsmen who stole a sure land from the tribe's ancestors. Then Claws at Throat became Great Stone Stalker, slaughtered own slavers and fought her tribes for tribe's freedom. Tribe who became strong, unbreakable as stone because of earth mystic called Archon Cairn. She sniffs at the memory, but now Cairn sleeps and dreams, drifting slowly into death in stone lands. 100 blood protects free tribe, and Claws of Throat fights to kill more Tearsmen at Scarlet Stalker. What's going on here? Human has keen eyes, yes? Can see Beastwoman is disciplining insolent packmate. She snaps a menacing snare at the cowed beastman. Mewling, whimpering male night yowl will learn beastman's rank in new pack or will not survive for many seasons longer. Well, farewell then. Interesting, so that are the beastmen. Who's Siren? Siren, a young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress cresting her brow lends at her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her sharply contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element and completely unsure. She turns
Greetings,
to you.
worm.
Her voice takes you off your guard. It is bare of any inflection and yet full of beautiful music. If you didn't know better, you would guess that she is actively suppressing or modulating her vocal tone. Siren is the Archon of Song and the youngest Archon sent to conquer the Tears. So she's the Archon of Song. You look familiar. Have we met?
You don't know me, little worm? I am Siren, and my degenerate allies have the pleasure of calling me the Archon of Song.
You hear the distant peal of a bell in her laugh. She regards you for a moment with dim interest.
And you are Tunan's Fatebinder. What brings you here to the middle of the battlefield? Did Cairo send you to shame Ash and Nerat into action?
Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back, if only to distract him from his problem. She purses her lips in thought.
But Nerat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
What are you suggesting about Nerat? What problem does Ash have? And what makes you an expert in such delicate matters? Let's ask about Nerat. What? Oh, never mind. There isn't anything interesting happening in camp, and the solitude is making me paranoid. Nerat is the Archon of Secrets. I'm sure he has one or two he isn't sharing with everyone.
I can't be expected to keep track of all his comings and goings, his plans and secret meetings, his betrayals.
She trails off and stands in thought for a few moments.
Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
Verse. From the corner of your eye, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren. Siren's mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing assists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes as if in warning. So only if I had enough lore I would be able to say no. That's okay. You discover that Siren's helmet is locked behind her head with a complicated mechanism. You want nothing more than to bash the lock apart and free the Archon, satisfying her command. Before you can make the attempt, one of Siren's guard places her hand on yours and shakes her hand. She points to a wad of cotton sticking in her ear. The distraction shakes you from your stupor. You fell dizzy and sniff back a trickle of blood from your nose. What was that?
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose, though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
She sigs and gives a sheepish smile.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
She brushes you away with a wave. Oh, so she might be a slave controlled by a helm. Huh, interesting. You try to get inside my head like that again, little worm, and you'll regret it. Not as powerful as you imagine yourself to be, are you? You will answer some questions for me first. Glare
I
silently.
said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
This time her voice takes on a different quality. It screeches like a piece of flint stuck in a grinding wheel. You can feel it down to your toes, and you want nothing more than to make a hasty exit before the Archon inflicts more of her terrifying song.
For the love of Kairos! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh!
Darting his head for a furtive look back at Siren, Landry sigs in awe. Keep walking, best not to offend her. Don't be so dumbstruck.
Quite right. Now's not the time to trouble her with 1,000 questions. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, so when we have in 40 lore, we will try that again.
Sorry, I can't.
Is there anything else we can do here? Well, we have to rest. Well, let's continue. I guess there's nothing more we can do at this camp. No, Death Kneel, no. We've talked to everyone. Not sure where we should go next, so let us go to Echo Call Crossing. See what will happen. Interesting. So we've now met 3 of the Archons. However, there should be a considerable amount more.
On the lookout.
Let's go slowly here. These guys are allies. Antio. Back over here, mounts in defensive posture. Winded, that his favorite commander clutches his blood-stained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered, wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Vendrian Guard push us back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act? I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. What is happening? Shouldn't you be on the other side of the bridge? Remain silent. This is a disaster. Remain silent. You just wasted dozens of lives walking into a trap. I'll mug you idiocy as much as I want, so long as it continues to amuse me. What is happening? Shouldn't you be on the other side of the bridge? This is a disaster. Fatebinder, where were you earlier? You could have stopped this Colin might from deviating from the plan. My gang serves at my pleasure, not yours, and your plans failed to please. You two quit your moaning. Antio, explain this mess. We tried to rush the western bridge. Blow for blow, we had them running, but his gaze drops along sick, escapes. But halfway across, the whole damn river just, the bloodchander gesticulates, flailing for words. Lurched up, the cursed Matani swallowed the bridge, and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. A few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the east bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started. We're only a fraction of our strength. Antio is in command. You should have concentrated forces as he directed. A member of the School of Tides is alive and working with the Vendrian Guard. I assure you she's the culprit. A direct attack was a dumb idea. Bitter Quip was wise to hold a reserve. There. That should explain it. I saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. Had we focused our strength into one perfect lunge, we could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them. But it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies to... No, fool. Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. So, and she was still in command. No, we don't want to gain minor wrath. Well, we can sit and wait for Curious' edict to kill us, or we can do something. Vanya's plan isn't a good one. What would you suggest instead? There's a time for an initiative and a time for patience. We should try a different plan in the river, or come back later. The enemy is too wary of us now. Are you in such a rush to see Kyrus' edict come to pass? Sorry, Quip, but I'll strap you to my back and charge down that other bridge alone. But doing nothing isn't an option. I agree. If this were a hearing of grievances, I'd let you call the shots. But we're talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen, but Furies. I have worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not scrap fine warriors on so buffoonish a plan. Let's do the subterfuge. I suppose I'll have to tell the voices of Narat that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition. Huh. Do you think your words would change? The chanter smiles wide. I meant to say, perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge. When you meet next time with the Archons, you will tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that? The disfavored warrior crumples his face in his palm. No, wait. I won't question it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, you had best be thanking me, and the Fatebinder we've saved the disfavored time and time again. What's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed. Just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Antio turns to you, nodding with a heavy frown. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. Okay, so we're now essential to the plan. Quick the Fatebinder to the bridge. Do not presume you can give me orders. Ah, loot.
Huh.
Stepping lightly.
Have a look here.
Let's disarm the traps. So there's more tools.
Found something.
Ooh, a new bow. Tearspin hunting bow. Let's see. Everything we found, something should be useful. No, this one is still better. Oh, wait. Yeah, still better. Wow. Tearspin hunting bow is really bad. But it gives more range, arm penetration. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Okay, let's use it. What is this? Iron greatsword. Nope. No need for that. Okay, so this was the bridge. Let's see what's up here. The tidal river currents pose little threat to small boats, let alone bridges like this one. The magic that split this bridge must have been quite powerful. I certainly agree. Is there more to loot over here? Ah, there. Most of the homes in Southern side. Okay, abandoned.
Time to lighten my step. You look as if you have something. What can I do for you?
That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's set up.
Of course.
Middle.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try a new ability.
I will aid you.
Will do.
I am a shield all unto myself.
Good. Work.
As you command.
Just curious, can I... Let's try doing that.
Are we ready for this?
And let's use this.
Good work.
That was effective.
At once.
Nice.
On the lookout.
Any more traps to be seen?
You got it.
Let's be off.
Okay, they're running. Oh, wonderful. They have a drawbridge. A tiny Sybil. You there, and you, sickling her warriors to the bridge. A woman in the regalia of a Vendrian guard captain pierces the commotion with her shrill soprano. Get over here. The disfavored are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, would you? Hurl them back. Wait, not another disfavored. This is a fate binder. She looks you up and down. Odd. I would have expected, well, just more soldiers here to convince us to kneel down and lose our heads. I need to resolve this insurrection with as little killing as possible. Change requires bloodshed, but hopefully this war will end soon. Without bloodshed. I have a hard time believing such word. What is the mantra? Kyrus does not wish to rule a wasteland. That his favorite have stopped taking work slaves. Don't pretend we aren't targeted for elimination. Your friends seems to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhat in my river. She shrugs sarcastically. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. Let us cross and we'll grant you mercy. The tide casted at this same one that met me for a truce. Lower this bridge and surrender. Trying to take stock of our crew, she lets out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill and rape a realm enough and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. Let us cross and we'll grant you mercy. Hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared from Captain Ari for just this moment. She reaches into her belt with an impish smile, pulls her hand out to reveal nothing but the local hand gesture for penis. Wait, there's a second missive here somewhere. She feigns scouring her pockets once more, displaying her phallic gesture again. As amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, It would appear that our distraction has paid off. He nods off to the west. Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out to you as she does. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fairbinder. The river currents are quite unpredictable. Oh no. Report back to Bitter Quip. That was annoying. Let's see what that helped. Well done. While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join you in battle. Good work. Your gang has salvaged this mess. Gain mine a favor. Gain mine the wrath. What is the plan now? Thanks, but perhaps had you listened to... no, that's just what's the plan now? Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops, he points squarely at you, can move across the rope. Then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Sounds like a plan. Crossing by ropes, are we? Barry clears his throat and shifts his weight awkwardly. In that case, I might recommend that I go last. For once, I agree with Anzio. Bitter Quip points across the water in animated alarm. My gang's been spotted. Go now before they are overwhelmed. Let's go.
Can't do that.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
There we go. We'll level up. Let's do one more here. There we go. And here I want... place a preservation seal on an ally. If the ally's health falls below a limit, they are healed for a large amount of health and the seal is destroyed. Let's do... second breath. Revive.
They won't see me coming.
Okay, a battle be joined. Oh, once per rest. Oops. Can I heal this one? No.
Send them out! Take me if you can!
What else can we do?
Let's do it. You. Me.
There we go. Let's finish him off.
Not a problem, boss.
Let's get them.
As you command.
change weapons on her.
Sorry, can't do that.
Did it. Very well. Staff of Beryl Frost. Sage's Hood. Let's get that to Lantry. And the staff. This quill is quite nice.
Shh.
Let's see what we have here. Topaz. Wonderful.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Yeah. Anyways, we'll have to end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one. Wack out.